Okay, 8th graders, I'm going to give you this handout. It is due today. Shouldn't take you too long. It's in your workbook, but I actually want you to do the handout that I'm going to give you. It's identical to the 2 pages in the beginning of chapter 4. These definitions you will find in the back of your workbook. And these are all review questions, and I'd like you to do these on your own. Shouldn't take you too terribly long. As soon as you're done, bring it up to me, and then as soon as you're done, I want you to start working on creating your own graph. And I've got some graph paper I'm going to hand out to you, and I showed you this the other day. There was also a picture of this graph on the Math Google page, because I can't leave this up here the whole time. And so you can just look at the one on the Math Google page and just copy that. So your graph, when you're done, should look just about identical to this. The y-axis should start with 0.5 and end with 4, and then there are increments of 0.5 each time. And then the x-axis, 2 marks in, should be 30, and then 1, and then 130, and 2, and 230, and so forth. And then I'm going to give you the data that I want you to graph. You'll have to find those points. So you guys should know which is the x value and which is the y value by now. And then you're going to plot all those points. Now what you don't have to do, and I've mentioned this before, that if there isn't too many points, I might say something like actually label the coordinates. But I don't want you to do that. Okay, so there are times I might say, well, what's the first value? It's going to be 1, 30, comma, and then 4. And so if you ever have to label points, you would just do it right next to the point. But all these, you do not have to do that. And you should see somewhat of a pattern as you start filling this out. But I'll leave this up for you. And when you're done with the handout that I'll pass out here in just a moment, then you can start creating your graph. I'm going to stop this.